Seems good. That'll be an interesting plan. Even if it's a lot like Dark Moon, just having that on a console would still be interesting. From a playing and a stream standpoint, it's hard to stream even if it's a game like Dark Moon on handheld. Even if you have a new screen. See it. Yeah. It makes it a little bit easier. That's the balance we're looking for. Seems like a full second when you get that fringe balance. It's the difference between all of us and Blue Candy. He's literally memorized all the fast drop points, strats of the game. And those seconds tick off everywhere. I've improved a lot of consistency just paying attention to what I'm doing. I used to play this game just winging it. Or less. It's the first time I'm actually like trying to take it seriously enough to actually go somewhere with it. So we'll see what happens. Gotta learn those Lakitu strats too. And then Lakitu strats. Always a big fan of memorizing. The slope is always goes to the right over there and goes to the left up on the top. It's the opposite. Yeah, if we get 100% and +1 and I hit it too far, then it'll aim over the tree instead. Yeah, see, I did it this time. I know how this game works now. Figuring it out.
Nice bird. Very well done.
The key difference is strats and endgame has made it way more easier to be consistent. It was more and more winged the later I got into the runs. And that was not a good thing at all. Gonna be okay with that? Oh, barely okay. It should be a straight putt because it's always straight on this slope once you get up the slope. Even though it curves, so clearly I lied. I missed the power by 1 frame, so I'm just gonna try to stop it. So it doesn't get too close. Because what happens is you see if you like hold down A, it speeds up the putt. If you don't have enough time to speed up the putt, when it goes into the hole, the animation of him saying nice birdie or nice par or whatever he says will be like a half a second or so longer. So you don't want to overkill those really short putts. You want to give it enough time so you can speed it up. One thing I didn't really pay attention to before either. Okay, I would prefer the slice. The slice means it goes a little bit higher. The hook probably would not have made it here. A little bit of an itch in that green. 122 with no strats is pretty solid. Pretty solid. But yeah, to get these fast bounces, you have to like find like the way the fairway, like the way it's curved, and like roll it with it and stop it on it. Or the opposite if it's in the other direction. It's a complex, insane thing, it really is. Just gonna be short. I don't think the backspin is what I needed. I need to let it go to the hole here. Doing okay though.
Very well done.
I've learned a lot from watching the game. Blue Candy knows a lot. Watched a lot of that recently. That's a lot of where it's coming from. Metal Yoshi, a lot of knowledgeable people. The cool thing is that if you know how this game works and what each thing does, everything makes sense about it. Things don't magically happen. Things magically happen because they didn't make sense. Like you wondered why you hit a ball a certain way and it just flew by the hole, and maybe you didn't understand what the live retrospect in the bottom right meant, for example. Because when you get a lie, you can see the lies in a bad lie right now. And you get -1, +1, or 0 is how much the lie is going to affect the shot on distance. You get like a really bad lie, you can get like a wider range of RNG there. It can be as much as, if you get some weird wood lie or something, you get like 15 or 16 plus sometimes, or minus. Most of the time it's not that crazy, but it can happen. Oh, you needed to go in the cut. That's what you needed to do. Oh. You see how it took longer before it actually did the next part because I was too close to the hole? If you can see that there. And because I got +1 here, I can't do the A strat. I actually hit the first input correctly too. All I had to do was hit top spin because I hit the second input correctly too. The power was correct and the correct impact was correct. I just didn't put top spin on it because +1 RNG wouldn't have put it in. There's some like variations to strats where some strats still go in with +1, some variations to them go in instead. Almost hit that too hard. Okay, this is good. Sub 810. My gold is 806. And I got a 807, and I didn't get an A strat in that either. And my gold has an A strat, and that saves like 4 seconds. So you can see we can do more. If I just do that and then get a couple strats or keep learning that stuff. Even just with the whole 3 strats that I know now, I could probably get like near sub 8 already. The bad news is I had to aim because I had no idea where it was going. Good news is that I got a really good bounce there and just rubbed and scrubbed the ground. And rain kind of makes the ball carry more and do less of whatever. Like if you're doing a fade or a draw, it will do less of it because the rain will kind of push it down before it'll get the chance to push it away from being able to come back where it is. It's weird. It's helped me a lot with range shots now. I know it's gonna like overkill the ball a lot. It used to be pretty confusing. I've learned that like the last couple of days.
Nice shot. Nice shot. Nice shot.
Normally this goes pretty short and gets that bounce, yeah. You get front flag. Maybe I could do something better there to avoid that. Back flag, normally it's an overkill on shot.
Nice shot. Nice shot.
Hook. That was a very good thing to do. And what it looks like, it's gonna be quite an overkill. Ooh, it made me think about it. It must have rolled over the side of the cup. That's one of the hardest ones to get. Particularly quickly. Hardest one is 14 by far, but obviously if I miss one, then skipping 2 par 5 is kind of difficult. Unless I get some type of shot that goes in here. No, it was straight. There's all kind of wacky stuff happening on that green. Also, lies don't affect putting, by the way. I learned that also. Meaning if you get -2 on the ball on the right side on a putt, it doesn't matter. It only affects shots. Even chips, it just doesn't affect putting. It's a really good bounce to take there. Just have a feeling it's going to be short. I am very correct too. It was a very good decision. Always tends to come short there because you're just aimed at like a low area. Right now I'm on the hole that I thought I was on the first time. That's why I messed up that tee shot. That wasn't the original plan. See how it kind of rolls with the slope and stops quickly though? That's what we want, something like that. Same thing there. Don't know if I wanted that hook, but hopefully the spin saves me. Should be straight.
Very well done. Nice shot. Nice shot.
Yeah, -2, I'm just gonna hit it. It looks like it's still too much with that. It's better on this side of the green than the other side though, when it comes to... There was literally no break at all in that. It looked like it was at least a little bit. That'll work.
Nice bird. Very well done. Nice shot.
And a lot of interesting nasty lies.
Shot.
Ooh. That's nice,
Birdie putt.
lovely bounce there. I may have hit this too hard. Yeah, I did. So I can't miss any more, otherwise I may reset and try again. Because I think 2 par 4s is where I should probably stick it to. At least get that much. I don't really play this course badly, I just don't I don't get the par 5 skip, the double par 5 skip, like once in my life I think. I've gotten it I think. Which means you have to birdie every single hole, other than those 2 holes you skip. Will be the hardest hole in the course, if not one of them. Okay, this is actually the inputs for the A strat if there was no wind. There's a lot of A strats known for almost every course, even though there's wind. A course like this doesn't get as much wind as the later courses, it gets more and more wind as you go. It's gonna be an overkill. It's always the most interesting looking putt for back here. It was actually the opposite of the break I was thinking. Okay, I just need to birdie this hole and I'll be fine. Easy, right? Sure. This game likes to give me ugly lies. But I gotten like a bad lie like almost every hole. Should be fine. We can skip this other one. For people that don't know, the cutoffs are the same, so we can play to a certain par or over par in this case. And then skip the holes that we don't need to play to save time. I'm gonna try moving this instead of drawing it to see if it goes further. It did. Doesn't seem like a big deal, it's only like 5 yards, but that 5 yards can be the difference between not doing it to the rest of the course. And what I mean by that is the best drive marker that you see each time it shows up. You get a best drive, you lose like a 1.5 seconds area. You notice how I don't hit a low impact shot there to get that distance out of the way on the first hole, if I can. I swear this is the run of bad lies. Every single one. This one's okay. Need to hit this one low, this one's heading way back here. Not quite, that was a YOLO guess right there. Literally. I want to make sure I'm far enough over here that the lip doesn't get in the way of my shot. It's another nasty lie. Oh, it's been quite insane. There's a good thing about bad lies and a bad thing. The good thing is that bad lies give you lower balls to hit, which if you don't need them to be high, it can help. Like there, probably helped because I had a 3-wood instead. Can hurt you in other ways. You may not be able to reach the points you need to make in some cases. have front flag here. I am on the fringe. This may not be too bad of a putt. I think I broke it too more. Just didn't hit it hard enough, dang. You did it harder. I did it overread again. That idea would have worked with back flag, but I needed to hook it a little bit to take distance off because I hit it too hard. Because it was mid flag. Okay, +1 may make this okay still. But if I had hit that perfect with +1, it probably would have went quite a bit over, and you don't want to do that. Bunker is quite easy to hit. Alright, let's see if I can make this up here. Shrunken leader of Norway, thanks for the host, sir. What are we doing today?
Nice bird. Very well done.
Much prefer this whole location over the other one. Alright. This is why you want to hit it right, because there's that little lip you can hit on this hole that I forgot about until that moment, because I didn't do it. I haven't done it in a long time. Rubet, his buddy woke me up at 6 AM, so mediocre, yeah. I mean... They partying or something? Or just felt like jumping on your bed? Too much detail, I think I'm getting in there. I think I'm thinking too hard about this. +1 and a slight fade. Fades also add distance to a shot. Hooks or draws are a little bit less than distance. Naturally. So if you like fade a character that normally draws, it'll go a little bit further in distance than it normally would. They did all of that because that's pretty crazy. Maybe I was a little bit aimed over here because the distance wasn't enough. Not quite getting to the hole. No, just the party, okay. Seems normal. I think the wind is gonna save me. Okay, we're up here like we're supposed to be, which is a good sign. I want to hit it low, but I don't think hitting it low is gonna be smart on this. Especially with the wind. All the other fun things. Could make it a little bit too far with +1, but I think that'll work fine. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, don't let me skipping one hole this time. So it won't be a 26 split this time. That was a good hole.
Nice bird. Very well done. Nice shot.
I'm gonna do what I normally do on this hole and see if it works. Normally tapping it a little bit. Just hitting it without looking.
Birdie
Just
putt.
correct. I need a little bit more distance though. Ooh, the break was too much. I tried to nudge it out. I nudged it out a little bit too much. There's a certain cutoff that we need to make on these courses, Drunken. Because the CPU tournaments always finish at the same
Birdie putt.
place or same over or under par every time.
Very well
So
done.
because of that, we can play as if we play really well enough that we can skip a hole and still make that cutoff line, and we do to save time.
Nice shot.
Because obviously it would be faster to not play the hole than it would be to play it.
Nice shot.
So that's why we did that. Leave all that 30 seconds of playing that hole.
Chip in.
Ah,
Very well.
got to love it.
New course unlocked.
Still a 26 split, I lied. Anyway, let's try to start out blooper better.
Nice shot.
I'm in the rough, which is bad and good all at the same time.
Nice shot.
So I hit a one frame shot there.
Nice.
And that was really good that I hit it, dude. We ended up with a birdie. If I missed at that one or the other, it doesn't even come close to the hole. Basically, the lie was so bad that it only gave me a one frame of one to hit it. Solid contact on it. And the way you can tell this is there's like a red meter below my second input. That's how much room for error I have. I kind of wish that hit the fringe, to be honest. Because being on the green and getting that drive was not good. You birdied it, but that's kind of unfortunate.
Nice shot.
Okay, fortunately that went over the bunker somehow. Oh boy, we got this whole position on this. This is going to be fun. I'm just going to try to hit it in the bunker maybe, or somehow roll it around the green. That works. On the back side of the green. Roll it over the cup. It may have gone in if I didn't spin it, maybe.
Nice shot.
I don't think I needed to fade it, but we'll take it. Honestly, I should do that more often. That probably would save me some bunker shots there, to be honest.
Nice shot.
I got +1, so I kind of wanted to hook it because I knew it was going to go too far.
Nice.
And we have fun flags, so it's already kind of hard to put it close. That's pretty good though.
Very well done.
I need to hit full power and do that. I keep thinking that I don't hit full power here, but I'm wrong. At least I can kind of save it
Birdie putt.
to an extent, if I do that.
Nice bird. Very well done.
So that's okay.
Nice shot.
Alright. don't know what to think about this. Our flag is good. Went a little bit too far. You guys still got that? Ooh, that's unfortunate. I have 400 here, so this is like one of the back flags, correct? I like the fact that I drew it because it was going to be too far this way. Yeah, it's probably as good as I was going to get from that positioning. Probably wasn't going to make it up that slope. Unless the wind wasn't against me like it was. Good old bad lie. I do love them. Don't want to go too far here, and I think I went too far because of that shot being +4 particularly. Dang, that worked out better than I thought when I hit the fast fairway. Took a very favorable bounce there. Very nice. We better start. Thanks for the good luck unforgettable, it's okay. It's fine. This may go off the tree. Oh no, we did not, we're fine. I like fading it because it gives me a better shot at it, but I need to not hit it into the rough though. So I'm still working on that one. May go too far, possibly. Yeah, downhill is much more fun on this hole, and by much more fun, I mean not fun. But I winged it and did it.
Very well done. Nice shot.
-2 ace so less. How's it going today?
Nice on. Birdie putt.
Got it, good. I'm already on the cutoff line right now if I don't make a mistake. So that's a solid thing to think about. Now we just gotta get boo. Without going in the bunker. Like I just did. Fun. Tried to avoid the best drive, and I do that to myself. Too much. Too much, too much, too much, too much. This is gonna be too far. So I may bogey this one possibly. We tried slowing down, it didn't work up. Michael, how's it going? My previous one was 57-58, Michael. I missed PP by 4 seconds. We almost did it. We're still getting consistency, it's just I lost like 30 seconds to one hole. What in the world is happening right now with it? Okay, so this kind of exploded recently. On this hole. In the last hole. That almost went in. Alright, we gotta wake up somewhere. I don't know where, but we gotta do it. So I have 2 57s now, we can say that. Just in case we didn't believe the first one. That wind is gonna be fun.
spin.
Okay, so where are we at? I know I need a birdie for that.
Very well
I
done.
need 3. Oh boy, that's gonna be fun. Or 2, I'm sorry. 3. Kind of that hole.
Nice shot.
Wake up, I just did that. I know. The feeling when you just woke up and I'm going to go to sleep soon. Think about that.
Nice shot.
Think about that. Really don't know what to do about this flag, dude. This is not gonna work either. We're gonna have to birdie the next 2 holes.
Nice ball.
This is very slow anyway after that moment. On those 2 holes.
Shot.
This is back flag, I would want this to go far.
Nice on. Birdie putt. Nice bird. Very well done.
Have I been off work recently? I was off Monday and Wednesday night. Looks like those are going to be my days off for the winter. Okay, so I don't need this birdie to get this course completed, but I need it for Boo.
Nice shot. Nice
Looks
on.
good.
Birdie putt.
Slow.
Nice bird.
There's that 1 hole, but we did what we needed.
New character unlocked. New course unlocked.
Yeah, that one little hiccup on that 1 hole when I kind of like lost the potential something. I just said potential, and I don't know what that means or what I was trying to say. Something to do with attention and potential, and I don't think either one of them have to do with either one.
Nice shot.
What's the Michael's speedruns been doing? I had to go to work after like a half an hour into your stream at night, so I don't know. How did that go, sir? Could we do the fast and whatever we did?
Pin shot.
Fair enough, take that for a bird.
On.
For now.
Birdie putt. Nice bird. Very well done.
Slowly dying and losing runs. Doesn't sound like a good thing, sir. What is that gonna bounce to? Okay, that's fine. I was trying to save the mushroom head there. Okay, I just don't want this to go up on that slope over there.
Nice on. Birdie putt.
We sorta kinda did it.
Nice bird. Very well done.
1547 water without launching with tech skip, it's pretty solid.
Nice
This is
shot.
front flag, isn't it? It is. So this is gonna be a fun putt on the way back. Hope you're ready.
Nice on.
It's a fast bounce.
Birdie putt.
Did I make that? Literally. Miracles happen.
Very well done.
It's over. It's over. Hold on, just be aware. It's over. Now if I aim this correctly, I could get an eagle on this, or at least get there in 2 shots. It looks good. Just needs to be a good enough lie. I didn't get far enough to get the instant. I had to get a little bit extra distance. Is it gonna stay up there? Nope. This is gonna be one fun putt, let me tell you. Almost won it. It's actually not that much curve to it, it's just a lot of distance to read. Indeed, we pulled the Michael.
Nice shot.
That's in the bunker. No better than doing that on that shot. On that shot. We're gonna ignore that. Where am I at here?
Nice shot.
It was a mid flag. I've never seen that in a while. It looked really weird from there. Oh well, we'll take a bogey and live with it. Even though I barely made that one. 6. I hope I didn't hit this too short, it's borderline. Okay, we're fine. It's gonna hit that fringe right where the hole, right where you would want to hit it.
Nice bird. Very well done. Nice shot.
As long as I don't hook this, most scenarios are good. Sometimes hook is fine too, but you could tell probably not in that scenario.
Nice shot.
In this screen, you just need to be on the slope that the hole is on. And it's pretty much straight. If you're not, then you could have a little bit of an adventure.
Very well done.
Gotta love these. This wind, you gotta love it. I would normally do a forward shot here, but because of this wind, we're gonna make sure we get up here.
Nice shot. Great. Eagle putt.
Worked well enough.
Nice eagle. Very well done. Nice
Normally
shot.
this goes too far down there anyway, so the wind might as well blow it that way. That could only help me. Can only help me.
Nice shot.
Still getting quite a few bad lies in this run.
Nice on. Birdie putt. Nice bird. Very well done. Nice shot.
Could be bad possibly, but if I aim over here, sometimes I don't end up in the bunker and sometimes it's not bad. And I can still get here. That's why we aim over here.
Shot.
There's potential that I can still find my way over here. Ooh, that was straight. There was no curve in that at all. It was a fake out.
Nice on. Birdie putt.
Looks good, must be good.
Nice bird. Very well done. Nice shot.
I did this last time, I'm gonna do this fade again. Seemed to work pretty well. Although I'm gonna have to do some kind of shot on this hole, on this shot.
Nice shot.
We're fine. Kind of.
Nice shot.
It's a different shot. That was a good save.
Nice bird. Very well done.
So a slower birdie. It's a birdie.
Nice shot.
Okay, I like where this is heading. It should bounce that way. Oh yeah, it definitely did that, that's for sure.
Birdie putt. Nice bird. Very well done. Nice shot.
If he came to Crystal and streamed down out of him, I know he's become overnight now. It's an addiction, everyone does it now. Everyone does it. Okay, I missed that to the left, so that wasn't distance, okay. I'm assuming he's not done now though and not still going. Just don't hit the mushroom. Oh, look how, oh, it went under the mushroom. I was gonna say, look how close that was. Nothing feels safe about this shot, but we're gonna do it like a bullet. Oh, just in case you didn't like it the first time, get to see it again. Yeah, I remember him saying something about that in one of the streams. So he's like trying to do like go longer and longer and longer until it gets back to normal, I guess. It's a pretty easy way to do it. As long as this is enough distance, we're fine. And I'm only one stroke away from skipping this hole, slightly unfortunate. I may have taken up too much distance. I got a good flag location though. See if I got enough spin. Got enough spin. Played it well. We just needed one more birdie and we could have skipped that one too, and then we would have just had sub 10 again. And we would have tried to gold again. $9.59. Best one you've had since PB. Just gotta get that good Badlands one day. And I'm doing that thinking it's hard for me to not double input. Like instinctively, it's just not in me at the moment to avoid that. We didn't take off as much as I wanted to, but I did take some off, which is a positive, and it looks like it's fine. So, that's a thing. Still not gonna make the green. We got the same hole location as last time, and like a really evil wind again. Found a way to make that anyway. Nice, because I was a little worried I was going to be stuck back there like last round, to be honest. I like this wind, but I didn't realize where the hole positioning was. It's on the other side, isn't it? Oh no, it's not. Dang, I didn't know where it was at all. We don't know what we're doing in this game. What in the world? Good thing there's lower cubs on chips. Oh. Yeah, I tend to make chips quite often, I admit. Is overkilled. Maybe it'll back down here a bit. Still gonna be one of the funnest putts ever. We thought about it. Okay, solid ground is a good sign. Fairway is a better sign. Spud Fox, how's it going? Thanks for the good luck, sir. enough. Dang.
Nice ball.
Yeah, I actually got another 57. I got a 57.58 on the last run I completed not too long ago. Trying to go for 2 in a row, I guess.
Nice shot.
It was one bad... I lost like 20 or 30 seconds on 13. Badlands was pretty good until that point. We just kept it together until that one hole.
Nice on. Birdie putt. Nice birdie. Very well done.
Gained more or less what I wanted to do. I think I took too much distance off though. I know that's what you want to do. It's a little close, but
Nice birdie.
hit the right part of the green, I guess, for that.
Nice shot.
I did exactly what I wanted to here as well. Looks like it's going right for it. Right for the shot. I was looking for the fade there too, but it may still at least be on the ground somewhere, which is the goal. Oh yeah, that's fine.
Great. Eagle putt. Nice eagle. Very well done.
Much better than bouncing off the top of the thing and landing on it like last time. Much more convincing, to say the least.
Nice shot.
That was a little scary last time. Yeah, we don't skip hole 8 yet. We're not that daring yet. Keeping that in mind.
Nice shot.
Just because the wind is blowing against me, I'm going to hit this lower so it doesn't do the thing that it may do to me. In there.
Nice birdie. Very well done.
Yeah, if you get the eagle, it's probably not bad if you play it pretty well.
Nice shot.
I can see why it gets skipped though too. I can see both sides of it.
Nice on. Birdie putt. Nice birdie. Very well done.
Oh. We stay on the green. Nope. Have to do a little bit less than that.
Nice shot.
Got that one too.
Chip in. Nice birdie. Very well done.
Got exactly what I wanted there too. I misjudged it a bit. Okay, maybe I can at least get there then. Yeah, that'll probably be okay. It's short, but +1 may just drag it over there. Alright, that's... could have been worse.
Nice ball.
That could have been worse. Don't rain me on this hole, please. Thank you.
Shot.
Appreciate that. Got destroyed by the rain and the wind on this hole last time and couldn't survive both issues.
Nice shot.
Just want to make sure it makes it under that and still makes it over here because I'm too close to this thing. We don't want to lose it to this again. Okay, I'll admit a pin shot came in very handy there.
Birdie putt.
I'll admit.
Nice birdie. Very well done.
Yeah, true.
Nice shot.
True, we make it that's a possibility. If we don't go for the other thing. This is left flag, isn't it? I don't think I wanted to miss that power. It's gonna be in the room. What is that gonna be doing? Oh, okay. At least it didn't stick back there. It was heading for the cup. I can give you that.
Nice ball. Nice shot.
Aiming a little bit too close to this bomb still, because I'm worried about the bunker. I think I need to aim a little bit more right. We got back flag, which is like gold on this hole.
Birdie bird. Nice bird. Very well done.
Okay, we're just gonna skip this one. We've got a lovely, lovely, lovely wind here, but I think I had a shot that gets it in the fairway, which is what I need. Something that gets me in the fairway.
Nice shot.
There's fringe, I think. Got it.
Chip in. Nice bird. Very well done.
I didn't aim in the right spot, but at least it's that's on the fringe almost, or as it is. PB.
Nice ball.
This is the PB. This is the gold for Badlands finally.
Very well done.
10-20, 57-36, 257s today. We are definitely getting there with this game. We're definitely getting there. GG.